Good day to everybody, no matter where you are or what time it is, time zone you're in. This is Drew, New York 202, USA. We're located in the northern Adirondack Mountains of New York State, very close to the Canadian border. And we're one of the 5 counties in New York that's called the North Country. Um, so it's a very rural area, for the most part. Showing you a few, right now I'm just showing you on screen here. This is a realistic portable radio, 40 channel from the 90s. I bought it used, it was like new. I painted it, of course, to blend in the woods, especially during hunting season. It was the only reliable kind of radio, and there were no cell phones for sure. And cell phones up here still don't work properly sometimes. And so we've been through some rough stages in the mountains. But anyway, I hooked it to my mirror mic just to fool around because it's got a realistic plug on it, and the mirror is from the 70s, I think. And you want to talk about audio. So I actually hooked it into the main system and had a few contacts on AM. They were brief, but just shows the old, radio's working rather well. With radio I carry in the woods, I always like that. I carry GMRS a lot of times because it works well around in our area. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm sorry. And let's get that out of the way. It's very hot here today. It's in the 80s. We're getting thunderstorms right now. And we're going to get some rain and such and whatnot. And so today we're going to talk about guns. And since I don't edit, I'm going to run straight through. So I don't like to edit, and as we all know, and hopefully there'll be no interruptions. Here we go. So what am I showing you right here? Okay. I bought this gun back in 1980. Yeah, 1980. So this is a Harrington and Richardson 22 long rifle pistol. And that just designates the bullets that we're using in it. I can use shorts and all the little ones. We'll get into that someday. This is not a very powerful gun, not a very expensive gun. I bought it from a friend who had a gun shop in the area, was on the road patrol for the sheriff's office. Got a lot of good deals, and I will show you some of the guns I purchased through him. He always liked us, knew we didn't make much money, and basically whatever he paid for a new gun or anything like that, he would add $10 to it, and that was it, $10 US. So what is this? This is a rare kind of cheap gun, but it works very well. It's not a Smith & Wesson again. It's a Harrington and Richardson. It's a 9-shot revolver. You don't see that much in life. Yep, there they are. 9.22 rounds. So I'm going to try to eject these. Okay, so they would fly out of there if I really gave it a good crank. So let me put this over here. These are rimfire. There's not center. There is no center primer in it. It hits it off on the edge and ignites the gunpowder. So this is 22. This is a nice, and I have speed loaders. Show you some of them someday soon. I thought I had it in my pocket, or over here I don't. So it's got a 6-inch barrel on it. And it's deadly. I mean, 22 is deadly. There's no denying it. All guns are, of course. But nice barrel, so it's fairly accurate. Very light barrel. It's for the gun it is. So, and that's what you're looking for in a pistol, especially in the woods, is something that's going to work for you, has some power. You can carry lots of ammunition. Okay? And I can load it very quickly. I can put 9 shots in it within 2 seconds with a speed loader. So these guns, they stopped producing these guns about the time I bought it. So I hope we got a good show on that. So let's see here. We know it's unloaded, right? And this is called dry firing. I'm going to clean it. So this would be single action. Pull the trigger and snap. If I didn't have time, I can do that. Or take my time. Get my finger placed. Yeah. So, like it because if you carry 22 rifle, the ammo is universal. So, you gonna shoot a bear with that? No, run. Get in a tree. Do something. But it's a great gun. Now, here we go. Let's take something of a bigger caliber and put it on the table here. So this is 45 long Colt. Yeah, it's a cowboy gun, but it's a newer model. And I got to get my firing pin there. It's out. I haven't put it back in yet. I just bought it new firing pin. Same deal. I bought this from the same guy. This is single action. That's it. You know, and you load from here at half cock. Yeah, Glenn, half cock, go laugh, whatever. Of course, he's going to have some comment about that. But anyway, so you'd put your bullets in, you'd eject your rounds. Basically, this is slow, but in its time when this model came out in 1871, you can see the pin there, hopefully, and that would push the cartridge out. The original guns, you only carried 5 rounds in it, even though you could carry 6. If you dropped the gun, even on this, if it struck there, it would go and hit the bullet and it would go off. So people got shot by their own guns. Now, this gun is cool because I have 2 cylinders. It'll work on 45 ACP, which is small, but it's still a bigger round than this. Now these I have are very light rounds, so they go a little faster. And let's see what we have here. Okay, we got a couple around. Alrighty, there we go. And there's a 22. So it kicks like a mule, but it's like throwing it. It doesn't go very fast, but it's like throwing a cement block at something at a good speed. It takes it off its feet, so it's good bear medicine. And yeah, they're the quick draws. I can do the tricks, not like I used to be able to do them. I have other of these, so I can do all the tricks and things that I used to compete. It's a cannon, so it does kick. That caliber is actually wider than a big 44 Magnum, but nowhere does this pack the energy in the cartridges. It's just the way the gun is set up. So it's interesting, and that's it. Thing to remember is I have 6 shots in this one because it has that piece in it to make it more safe. So we're going to take these out. I got to put the firing pin back in this, and we'll take these out on the range here next week, and a few other pistols I wanted to show off. I know Al was interested, and Darren also, so just wanted to show you some. And I'm going to show it. Next thing I'll show you in the next video is a couple more portable radios. Just stay with theme, and my M6 Scout Springfield Survival double barrel metal gun that comes apart in pieces. And it's really cool. They don't really manufacture them anymore. And if the last batch they did are a little different. Mine is an original. So from the 70s, and it was a military gun originally, and very basic and a survival gun. Anyway, so that's that. There's no skip. Radios are unplugged by the antenna and just don't want to get tapped by any lightning. So I'll be posting this right away, and there you go. Both are beautiful guns, and both serve a really cool purpose. But this here is bear medicine. You all have a good day. New York 202. We're clear. 73s to everybody. Blessings to you and yours, and catch you on the next video, friends.